going on with your emu, bro?
Bro, I don't know. He's on one. She got some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Big X is out getting some sun. Hey, bud. All right, there's the outline. It's about to freaking pour. Look at that. Look how big this guy's getting. My big fluffy raccoon. Chunky boy. This skull is probably one of my favorite skulls. I've got a nice, long, beautiful orange and red feather. Rex. Hi, dude. You are so cute, Mr. Rex. Ah, that's my fingers, dude. Rocket. What the heck are you doing up here, dude? So sweet. And then we got the black and gray sleeve right here. All right, dude. Look at that. We got camo Crocs. What you got there? You got camo Crocs too? Whoa, those are freaking sweet, dude.
Yeah, oh my God.
Those are sweet. Oh my gosh. What's up, Rye?
Juice.
Got some juice right there. What are you doing? How's it going? How you doing today? You doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? YouTube's doing good?
Mm-hmm.
You say hi to everybody? Say what's up, YouTube? Are you ready for a cool video? We got all sorts of things to do today. We got lots of stuff to do. We gotta take care of the ranch. We got it's beautiful outside actually. Just gonna repeat everything I say. The calm before the storm, guys. It is actually a beautiful day. Look at this. The sun is out. It's gorgeous outside. Beautiful, beautiful day on the ranch here in sunny South Florida.
This is gone.
It's gone? All right, let's go throw this away, all right? We got a lot to do and take care of over here at the ranch today. We got some errands to run. We're gonna go over to Tractor Supply, Red Barn. It's been raining like absolute crazy lately. I know whoever has watched the last few videos, I've said it many times. It has just been extremely, extremely wet over here. Raining every day, and I'm talking raining most of the days.
I got more flowers.
Beautiful flowers. Want to show everybody? Wow, look at how pretty those flowers are, babe. Great pick.
They smell good.
Yeah, they smell so good. It is, to say the least, very, very flooded and wet over here. You see we got these low areas over here. This stuff's not too bad. We already started planting some plants over there. So that's another thing that we're gonna work on today. We're gonna be doing a lot of yard work, all right? So we gotta work on the alligator pit, get this more situated. We got some hurricane prep to do because we have 2 really big storms coming next week. And there's a bunch of wood and all sorts of little things throughout the property that really need to be cleaned up, because if we get a storm, all these plants are gonna be flown away, so these all have to be planted and situated. Everything around the property, like all these pieces of wood and just all this stuff just needs to be situated and dealt with, all this stuff. Obviously, hurricanes are extremely windy storms. Not only do they produce a ton of wind themselves, but all these little tiny tornadoes spin off of them. So I just really want to I'd rather be safer than sorry, okay? I've lived here my whole life. I'm 37 years old. I lived in Florida my entire life. I was a kid for Hurricane Andrew. I remember what that was like. It was a nightmare. And we got 2 hurricanes out the coast right now. I think one is a hurricane right now, and one's supposed to develop into a hurricane over the next couple of days. So we really want to watch that. It's a double hurricane. They're literally in one area, 2 freaking big hurricanes. So we got to get all this stuff situated. Are you gonna help shovel today? You gonna plant some plants? Yeah, you're gonna do that? See the alligators? Look, see, we got a gator right there. While we were planting the plants into my my big bog filter over there, obviously lots of sediment got stirred up. So we had lots of stuff. Otis, oh my goodness, Otis, hi. And anyways, the water got really murky because we were messing with it a lot. Let's hang out with Otis real quick though. This is more important. What are you saying to him? No, did you just rip a plant off? These are good plants, baby. We don't want to ruin these. We got to plant them today. Otis, how are you? Hi, Otis. What's going on, dude? How are you, bud? Hey, sweet man. How are you? You're so cute. You want to give him a hug? Want to pet him? Want to give Otis a hug? He's so nice. He's such a sweet boy. Want to give Otis a hug? He's such a sweet boy. Hi, Otis. Hi, dude. How you doing, bud? What you got? Oh, you got a pot? You gonna plant a plant in there? Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. We'll change that. We'll put some stuff in there later. Wanna give it to Otis? Hi, Otis. How you doing, bud? Hi. We gotta take care of him today too. These guys just stay out in the storms. We leave him out there, right?
Wake up.
He's gonna wake up? Say, Otis, wake up.
Otis, wake up.
So this is the main area that we gotta address today. You see this muddy area? Now this is from all the rain, and we gotta be really careful because we don't want her to be stuck in mud all the time. Obviously, you see where that goat is? That is all dry over there, so there's no mud or anything over there where the grass is, which is good. She can get away from that. But today, we need to go get a whole bunch of sand and pelletized bedding. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna address this whole situation over here and kind of dry up this area. And then that area over there too, there's tons of standing water. So we have to reposition where their food bowl is. We're gonna move a bunch of stuff around, and we're gonna get Remington more situated and ready for these stinking storms. We gotta get all these coconuts up too, because anything that could be picked up by wind and flown around the property is a hazard, like everything. Everything outside that can be picked up and moved by wind needs to go. You see, there's wood and branches and all sorts of things around the property that need to be picked up and put away, because those things, look, all this stuff. There's a door right here, there's a sprinkler, there's a branch. We got a lot of cleaning up to do. Get ready for this storm. 2x4 that could be picked up by the wind and then slammed into a window of my house. Not good. So hurricane prep video. This is what we do in Florida, guys. Already went to Costco yesterday. We read up on a ton of water. We went to Costco. I bought so much stinking water. We got plenty of that. We got snacks. We got all sorts of dry goods, things that don't need to be refrigerated, all that sort of thing. Just make sure you have a lot of resources that don't rely on electricity and refrigerators. Obviously, I have my big generators. I have a generator for the snake building. I have a generator for my house, so we can power refrigerators and stuff like that. Obviously, I have coolers. Let's wash those hands, babe. Yeah, dude. Lots of prep. Obviously, generators need gasoline, so we got, these are gas jugs. Green is gas, and then these yellow jugs are diesel. So I gotta make sure I'm gonna have plenty of gas and plenty of diesel in case something happens as well. Here we go, home away from home. Man, I feel like Tractor Supply should sponsor me at this point, guys, right? So here we go right here. Got the Quickcrete play sand. So we're gonna get like, I don't know, 10 or so bags of this stuff that looks soaking wet. Awesome, Tractor Supply. And then we got all the pelletized bedding right here, a whole ton of it. Here we go. You think we got enough? Think that'll work? Yeah, me too. We might need more, honestly, but that works for now. So on today's episode of What is Rocket Having for Lunch, we got some leftover bolognese, some meat pasta. We got some ground turkey, white sauce pasta. Here you go, dog. He loves pasta, right? Eat your pasta. You looking for grapes? He's like, Dad, where's the grapes at today? We got pasta today. I'll give you grapes later. Eat the pasta first. Your second meal, you'll get some fruits and stuff. All right, let's go on to the birds. Eating all these guys. Got some blueberries and some macaw diet today. Callie, are you gonna be nice to me today? Dude, what is your problem lately? It's my hat. I don't have glasses on today, so maybe it's the hat. Rio has the sharpest freaking claws ever. Holy crap. Let's take a look at these peacocks though. Look at the peacock feathers. So we got the two male peacocks. Their peacock feathers are finally coming in. You see that in the back? That one has more too. Actually, that one flew into the garage yesterday. So I had to catch him. I got a really good look at him. Peacocks are getting pretty. And then our one female, our lone girl. We got two boys and a girl over here. They're probably, what, 2 years old now? Just about. Probably just about 2 years old. Can't wait till they have long peacock feathers and they're walking around doing their thing. It's gonna be so cool. Chickens! Oh, you're gonna go in there? I'm actually not mad about that. There you go. Oh! What? They're staying in there for now, dude. Because I need to catch those chickens up and put them back in the chicken coop. We got Took and Taruk and Gary. Gary looks like, look, Gary, you want some food? Want some blueberries? Ah, that's my fingers, dude. Those are fingers. Those are my fingers. Eat the food, not my fingers, please. Take a blueberry or two. Look, blueberries, they're yummy. Look at him eating blueberries right now. Look, eat the blueberries, dude. Gary, come on. Blueberries, eat them. Have that one too. Come on right there. There you go. All right. Everybody loves blueberries in the macaw diet. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna give the rest to the peacocks and Gary. So we're gonna throw that out there. Let them graze. It's good enrichment sometimes, throwing the food on the floor for them. That way it's not in one concentrated area. It's dispersed and they can pick it out of the grass, and it's kind of like, it's like a little game for them. Enrichment, you know, make it a little bit harder, give them something to do.
What's going on with your emu, bro?
Bro, I don't know. She's on one. She was chasing Otis, and now she's just like, bro, I don't know. Maybe the blueberries gave her the zoomies? It's too much sugar or something? I don't freaking know. Whatever, just let her do her thing. So, next thing on our list of prep is we gotta plant these plants because this is not cool. if the storm comes, plants are just gonna get blown everywhere. They're gonna die. And I think this is like day 4 that Tom came and dropped things off. So we really need to get these plants into the ground, growing and becoming strong again, because they're just all in tiny little pots. So we gotta do that. We also have to backfill that area right there. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the shovel. I'm gonna start digging some dirt out. We're gonna backfill there with maybe like 3 or 4 wheelbarrows of dirt. We'll kind of fill that up. And then once we get that finished, we'll go do the cow pen. All right, so we have all these colocaceas, all right? Now, don't quote me. So all this is colocacia. These are colocaceas, that's colocacia. They're all different kinds. Like these are like the white face ones, I think. Those are the goldens. These are the, God, I forgot what these ones are. He told me everything, all right? My memory's not the greatest. The black ones are really cool too. So these ones, so we have the light green, light yellow in here. These are beautiful. We have our alligator flags, also super beautiful. The red alligator flags, you can see the stems are bright red, gorgeous. We got these big pads. These pads will actually be like gigantic eventually. And what I want to do with these black guys, so we have these black colocaceas, which are beautiful. I'm going to plant them around the outside of it. So that way this is just, dude, this thing is going to be just overflowing with these plants. It's going to look freaking awesome. The foliage will kind of grow and create a nice visual barrier where the street is, because I'm on a kind of like a busier corner, which works out great for me, because eventually when I open up to do private tours and like more public tours like McCarthy, you know, I want to put a sign on the corner right here and be able to advertise and have a lot of people see it. So everything has a reason. So let's start taking things out of their pots, start digging some holes and get things planted, and then we'll show you guys how that goes. I'm gonna wait to get the excavator. Getting the excavator next week to do the aviaries. I'm just gonna wait so I can dig up a lot of dirt. It's gonna be really hard pulling in a wheelbarrow here, but if I get an excavator, I could just literally dump piles of dirt back here and we'll fill up this whole back part next week. We got a pretty good dent in. Saw how many plants were here before. We probably planted half of them already now. Let's go check and see where we put them all. So over here, this is a very wet corner. Bananas really like wet soil, and they like partial shade, especially these variegated bananas that Tom brought me. So in order to keep this variegated pattern, in order to keep this beautiful red on these banana leaves, they need partial shade. So this has partial shade. It's very wet soil. They're gonna thrive here. These colocaceas, we're not planting just yet. We're gonna leave them in here and just let them keep growing and getting water. We got some of these red johns right here. I don't know what the hell these red guys are, but they're really freaking cool. I got a bunch more over there that I'm gonna plant in the front of my house, and we're also gonna plant some in front of the monitor enclosure as well. Everybody's getting beautified today. We're gonna make everything look gorgeous. The black colocacia on the outside of this brooder right here, once everything gets some sunlight and some water, everything will gain strength again and spruce up. Everything's a little bit on the, they got low libido right now. It's a little on the ED side, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you know, you know. So we got a bunch of cool colocacia here. We got these red guys right here. Got more colocacia on the edge line because they like it super wet. Same thing over there. The colocacia on the wet side. We got the red johns, whatever the hell those guys are, on the outside. This whole area we have not planted yet. So like I said, I'm gonna wait for the excavator. I'm gonna put a ton more dirt over here, build this back part up. Maybe put a couple more bananas right here because it's super saturated, and then some more colocacias around it also. That way this whole back area is nice and planted and grows super tall to kind of create a visual barrier. We got some alligator flag over there in that the well, where the well pipe is. Alligator flag will look really cool there. We got more alligator flag right here in this bog filter. And yeah, so now this is pretty much it for this area until we fill this in. Can't wait to see what this is gonna look like in a couple months, guys. Once this all gets stronger and starts growing, dude, it's gonna fill in and it's gonna look freaking gorgeous, bro. It's gonna be beautiful. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of digging and stuff, so the pond is back to being a little bit on the, it's still kind of clear on that side, but it's a little bit muddy on here because we were digging in this filter. When you dig in the filter, you stir up all the sediment and then that gets washed into the pond. So yeah, next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these plants that aren't in pots just to get more planted. We're gonna plant some in front of my house. We're gonna plant a couple in front of the monitor enclosures, and then it's time to tackle the freaking cow situation, which I'm not looking forward to. All right, so now that we got a good dent in these plants right now, it looks like it's about to rain soon, and I want to take care of the cow area before it rains more. That's the whole reason for getting all that bedding and stuff today, is because next week when these hurricanes come, I don't want that area to be super flooded again, because like I said, the whole hoof thing with Remy, I don't want anything to happen to her being in wet soil all the freaking time. So we really got to fix that so that way nothing happens to the cow. okay, God forbid, that'd be awful. Super uncomfortable for them. So let's tackle that first. And then we'll do more plants. So you see this? This is a real big problem. This mud fest, super soft freaking ground over here is not good. And you can see the grassy area over there is nice and dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the food and move her water over there. So that way they stay on the dry area and they stop hanging out over here where they're waiting for food and water. So we need to keep them over there. And then we need to situate this area with sand and the pelletized bedding. So that way it soaks up all the moisture. And that way it doesn't get crazy flooded next week when we get this insane. It's gonna be raining for days on end again. So see how nice and dry the ground is over here? It's not muddy, this is the dry area. Even this whole area right here doesn't flood, thank God. It's just that lower area over there in that feeding corner, which is what we need to build up. And eventually we gotta regrade a lot of areas over here because a lot of the enclosures have little low areas. So all the exhibits here, we need to build up higher, like my house. So that way only the low areas flood over here, and we're gonna try to keep those areas away from where people are gonna be. Eventually we're gonna have, you know, pathways and all that stuff going from enclosure to enclosure. So we gotta keep that in mind. But when I dig that new big gator pond eventually, sometime next year, maybe the middle of next year, we'll start doing the big gator pond. I could take all the dirt and stuff out from that pond and I can use it to regrade all the areas that I wanna regrade. Meaning in here also, we'll dump a ton of dirt in here. A ton of dirt over by where the cyclura is, you know. That little crappy mosquito breeder pond that I built for the ducks whenever we first moved in here, that's gonna get redone. Put a fence around it for the small crocodilians right there. But yeah, so now we got the food and the water over here for them. That'll keep them in this area, so that way we can go focus on this area over here. So as you can see, we definitely got enough sand. Not.
It's like 400 pounds.
Literally.
Nothing.
And dude, keep in mind, I got this at Tractor Supply by myself with my daughter. So, dude, I'm trying over here, right? It was not easy. But yeah, we need, honestly, I'll have a truck of sand come soon enough. Spreading a nice little layer of these pelletized beddings should help though. So hopefully, I mean, it's better than doing nothing, all right? I just spent $200 on this stuff at Tractor Supply. Like, this is not, it's not cheap, and it's for the ground. Dumb. Kobe! Can you still say that? Is that still a thing? Kobe? Yelling Kobe? Is that a thing? Whatever. In memory of our boy. Gotta get rid of all these stupid coconuts. These things are missiles for hurricanes. They'll get launched all around your property. Thank God I only have a couple coconut trees, and oddly, my neighbor, he loves coconuts. He's cuckoo for coconuts. He comes over here all the time, takes all my coconuts. The only ones he doesn't take are the ones that are in my freaking cow pen because he's got to come back here and he's like, oh, he just doesn't. So, probably gonna have my boy come over here. Fadi, you're watching this video. My boy cuts down trees. He helped me. He's been over here a few times, helped me out with the birds, climb the trees when Taruk was out and all that, and the cockatoo, whatever. I'm gonna have you come cut this tree down, bro, because I'm sick of it. I could probably cut it down myself, but I don't want to risk cutting it down and hitting this fence, and then I got to redo the whole fence. And then you can see this area right here. We got all the pelletized bedding down. It's crazy that that's $200 worth of stuff right there. Did nothing. We still got to do this whole area. So I'm probably going to see how I can get this stuff in bulk and have a big shipment come over here, because it really does help. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but once that stuff gets wet, it expands like 10 times that size, and it'll actually, believe it or not, it'll soak up a lot of the freaking water that's over there standing, especially that mud fest underneath their feeding area. And actually my girlfriend had a great idea. Once it does dry up, we're gonna put a bunch of big patio pavers, you know, those huge pavers. Just put pavers down that whole area, the whole feeding area. That way it stays nice and dry for them, because that's where they spend most of their time, is eating and drinking water. You know, and then they do a little bit of grazing, but most of the stuff is over here. So once that is situated, it should be a lot better. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna go play basketball for a little bit, get rid of all these freaking coconuts. And now it's the next day. Good morning, Blue. Hello, goats. Hello, goaties. How are you guys? All right, so check this out. So overnight, it expanded a lot. So I know a lot of you guys were like, oh my God, Tyler, that wasn't enough, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm gonna get a shipment of this stuff because, dude, if I get like 30 bags, dude, we could probably do this whole area and really soak up a lot of that moisture, and that'll really help this area out. And then I got the well pump on right now because yesterday was a super sunny day. We got some evaporation in the pond, so I hit the well pump on for a couple hours, get this pond nice and overflowed again. You can see we got the gator swimming around there. Can you see him right now? Hey dude, how you doing? Oh, we got another gator popping his head up right now too. Hey guys, Dude, the pond is looking real nice. Beautiful day. And it's National Raccoon Day. I had no idea. National Raccoon Day. There you go, bud. Get some pieces of chicken. Yum, dude. Got some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Delicious. You filthy animal. And now it's day 3. I know, this video has been many days. It's kind of just like gonna be a long video of all sorts of things. So, we're still getting ready for these stinking storms. Cleaning up the property, getting everything situated. Got all this stuff going on. I'm actually tattooing today. So, we're gonna just have a long, fun video. My friends are coming over. Bonnie is getting tattooed. All of you guys that follow me on the other social media platform, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of her tattoos. We're gonna do like, I'll show you all the heel tattoos that are on her. I just did a tummy tuck scar on her recently, so that's nice and healed. Today we're adding to that. It's gonna be pretty cool. Big X is out getting some sun. Hey, bud. Hey, don't hide. All right, so before everybody gets here, we gotta take care of everybody. Rocket, what are you doing in the garage, dude? Huh? What you doing, sir? It was National Raccoon Day yesterday, guys. What'd you do? Did you have a good day, sir? Look how big this guy's getting. My big, fluffy raccoon. You're so cute, dude. Wanna go run around? All right, go run around. Have fun.
Come here.
So we got little Josh over today. Little Josh, how you doing?
Going on.
Taking care of Rocket?
Yes, sir.
So we got lots of poop. This is Rocket's poop platform, and this is literally just one day, not even a day. This is less than 24 hours worth of poop. We clean it every single day. Every day he gets fresh water. Every day he gets his freaking enclosure cleaned. Thank God he hasn't really been pooping too much in his little house. We gotta check that too because it's been raining. Yeah, but he's been kind of destroying everything. Totally destroyed this swing. We gotta clean up some of this styrofoam stuff. Got a baby toy right there. Got some cleaning up to do. But yeah, Josh is doing that. I'm gonna go situate the birds. We're gonna grab some of them food bowls right now. Those chickens, I gotta put back in the chicken coops. We gotta catch those up real fast. So I need some help doing that. So let me go grab my little helper. He loves Ryder's little house. Rocket, what you doing in there, dude? Hey, hey, sir. Got your little picnic bench. Where's your sister at? Your sister's not here today. I miss her. Look how chunky he's getting. He's so cute. Oh, he's going right for you, Josh. Look how big he is. Attack raccoon! Chunky boy! He's so crazy, dude. Look how freaking chunky he's getting, though. He's so fluffy. I love when he does that. He like jumps up in the air and just tries to grab you. All right, let's go catch some birds. All right, so now we gotta take care of the birds before my client gets here. I'm just gonna grab bowls right now because I said we're gonna give them a little tour before they get over here. We gotta beat the rain. It's gonna start storming later. I know the hurricanes are kind of getting close to the coast. All my friends are surfing right now. Big Josh, a bunch of my friends. Everybody's surfing. Nobody can help me out today except I got little Josh. Little Josh doesn't surf, right? You don't surf? You'd be out there surfing today. I need some help. You gonna come help me out over here? Let's go. Got my little helper over here. All right, it's my new groundskeeper over here. Boy, why?
I was a cameraman for the last video, so don't worry if it was a little shaky.
It's all right. You did a great job.
Thanks.
All right, so we get these bowls out of here. We gotta catch these chickens. So these chickens. Here, look.
Okay.
There you go. Hold the chicken. Got it? Hold them tight. We got the chickens. Caught the chickens. Let's go put them in the coop. So yeah, these guys have just been wandering the property, like I said in the beginning of the video, messing everything up. We're starting to do landscaping and gardening and making this place look awesome for some tours next year. We gotta get these guys locked up so they stop messing up my yard. So back to the chicken coop they go. There you go. Throw them in there. Why? Nice. Crushed it.
Ew, they probably.
Hey, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging over here. There you go.
See you.
Thanks, guys. Rocket, what the heck are you doing up here, dude? Come on. What are you, climbing trees?
He's crazy, dude.
The birds are freaked out. Look at them. Hey, would you stop trying to steal the birds' food, dude? What is your problem, Rocket? What is your problem, dude? He's the helper. That's not really much help. Remember, don't go touching these birds. They'll take your finger off. Remember? That's how that happened. Yeah, that's how that happened. Anytime anybody asks me about my finger, I tell them Taruk took it. Oh, she left me a gift. You left me a present? Look at this. Oh, wow. Beautiful one. Look at that. Hey, don't bite me, you freaking jerk. Look at that. We got a nice, long, beautiful orange and red feather. Got to put this in with the collection because we got to make another feather case thing. Where's the raccoon at? Oh my God, dude. What is your problem, Rocket? That raccoon has lost his freaking mind. Wow, this one came from Taruk for sure. And this one right here looks like a toque feather. Not as bright. You can see Taruk is way brighter than toque. Dude, relax. You just stop. I'm trying to feed you. All right, here, why? Hold the bowls, hold the feathers. Let me catch our obese raccoon. Where the heck is it? Rocket, come here. I got you. Back in your enclosure. We have stuff to do. We can't leave you out. I mean, I could leave him out. He's kind of like a dog. He stays on the property. He doesn't really go far. He follows me everywhere, but we got to go inside, clean some water bowls, get some food ready, get a tour, and do a tattoo. All right, so let's feed the cow. I got to turn on the pump. So, guys, the pond is evaporating and draining water a lot faster than I thought. So we're going to have to get a timer. From the rate that we're looking right now, I'm probably going to have to run the well pump for like 3 or 4 hours a day to compensate for the water soaking into the ground and evaporating. So we're gonna go turn that on for a few hours, get the water level up again. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. But we gotta feed Remington, and we're out of all stock. It's a good thing I got a whole bunch of Timothy hay, even though I don't want to carry it all the way over there. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take this barrel of hay, put it on the freaking mini Jeep, and have my handy dandy helper over here bring it over there. You got it? Let's go. Be careful, bud. Take it easy. He hasn't signed any paperwork yet. Can't let nothing happen to him. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble. What? It's a great idea, dude. What are you talking about? Day 3, pelletized bedding. It's definitely drier over here, you know, which was the whole goal of this. Remy, listen. Let me put it in your freaking thing. Watch out for them horns, bro. Oh my God, she's crazy. Let's go. Ah! God. Look, now I got all my friends here. Say what's up, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, YouTube. So we got my boy Ricky over here. Good friend of mine.
Me.
Homie, I've been tattooing for over 10 years now, right?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years been tattooing him. And then we got his wife, Bonnie. We got the 2 kiddos. You said you got a YouTube channel too? Huh? You got a YouTube channel? He's a YouTuber, fellow YouTuber. Go subscribe.
What do they eat?
What do they eat? What? What does what eat?
The goats.
The goats eat everything. They'll eat pellets. They'll eat the Timothy hay. Sometimes they'll eat the carrots. So yeah, the whole gang just got here. So we're gonna walk around. We're gonna show them the animals real quick. They've never been here before. Bonnie's been here. Ricky's first time. The kids' first time. So we're gonna show them around, feed some animals, and then we're gonna tattoo Bonnie. I'll show you guys all the stuff I've done on her. I'll show you all the stuff I've done on Ricky. There's all sorts of healed tattoos that are gonna be freaking awesome. So I can't wait to show you guys. All right, let's show them the alligators, all right? So this is the new alligator area. You guys, if you want to get closer, you can come into this second fence right here. Just stay on the outside of this interior fence. So we got the children's with us. Josh can come with me because Josh has his crocodilian hours. See if we can catch up a gator. Gator, 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 gator. Come over here. All right, well, it doesn't look like the alligators are cooperating, but pond's looking real good though. This is Otis. He's a good boy, okay? We got Otis, and then we got Scary Gary, okay? So let's get Otis to sit down on the floor. Otis, he'll sit down. There we go. So you just want to walk up to him nice and slowly, guys. You got it? Here, come over here. Walk up to him nice and slowly. He's a 6-foot tall bird that could run 35 miles an hour. It's pretty crazy, right?
Otis was running and outrun this thing.
Can't outrun what? You? What, you think you can outrun him?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know, dude. He's fast.
What do you mean? He literally was
Real
running
fast.
from Scary Gary in a video, and he literally just pecked the heck out of him.
He's fast.
Wait, you got pecked by one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really have teeth. His beak is like pretty soft, so even when they do bite you or like nip at you, it doesn't really hurt at all.
Doesn't hurt?
Doesn't really hurt. Sometimes if
have
he sneaks up behind you, like sometimes Gary will sneak up behind you and she'll peck you. That might hurt a little bit, but it's really not that bad. But he's a really good
Where's
boy.
the other one? The 2 more?
Yeah, there's another one. The female is around here somewhere. We'll see her once we go back. Female stays to. Oh, see that? He just gave me a little nip. Sometimes he like sees my hair, sees the hair and stuff, and he wants to give it a little nibble. He's a sweet boy.
He's
Doesn't even hurt. Can't even feel it.
He doesn't really nip that much.
It's like just a little.
He's a good
He's
boy.
just curious. So these are the monitors. We got water monitors in here. That is Augie over there. You see him on top. There's a female in here. She's hiding right now. And then we got Big X. He's a 8-foot croc monitor.
How big do they get?
They could get anywhere between like 9 to 13 feet. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, most of the animal is tail. You see that? So he's probably like 3 foot of body, and then he's got a good 5 foot tail. Yeah. So that's
Is
how
there a
they
reason
are.
you keep them separated?
Different localities and for breeding purposes. So that's a male, this is a female. So we keep them separated until it's time to breed, and then we reintroduce the male to the female's enclosure. and then they're separated after they breed. Same thing with the croc monitors. I have a female in the snake house, so when it's time to breed, we'll put her in here with him, let them do the dirty, and then put her back. Otherwise, they could kill each other, which is not cool. They breed very aggressively. They grab each other by the necks. It's a very aggressive process. The next biggest lizard to a Komodo dragon, and his teeth are almost as bad, and they are mildly venomous. So all Varanus, which is like the family of monitor, they all have like these very small venom glands on the bottoms of their jaws, so they have like a mild venom. Just pretty much.
If you get bit by one of them, what do you die?
You're not gonna die, but I mean, you could bleed out if you're far enough away from the hospital. But yeah, the venom kills your platelets, so you kind of bleed to death. All right, so we got Bonnie and Ricky Jr. Got the grapes. Fled out crazy, man. Let's go, sir. Come meet your friends. Let's go. They have treats for you. Come get the treats. Look what they have. Grapes, your favorite treat.
He's weird.
He loves grapes. He's a crazy sweet little man. See how fluffy he is? He loves grapes. Grapes and bananas are his favorite. He prefers grapes, but he's a sweet man. He's like 7 months old. He's gonna get a lot bigger. Yeah, you hear him growling? You hear that growl?
Yeah.
It's because he's eating and he's frustrated. He's like, don't mess with me while I'm eating. But he's a sweetie. Might not be able to do this in the future, but right now he can do it. So yeah, once they get like 2 years old, they can turn on you. Yeah, once they get sexually mature, they can get all crazy, and yeah, they can turn on you, but he's gonna get fixed soon, so hopefully fixing him kind of gets rid of all that testosterone that's built up in your tiny, crazy, cute little body. Look, we got more grapes, dude. Oh, he's gonna eat the turkey.
He tries to do that?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is what he eats. Today he's got some kibble, some bananas, and some more grapes. But yeah, every day is different. We switch it up all the time. Everybody's being jerks. All right, not touching anybody. So yeah, these are our rescue macaws. We got Rio and Callie. Rio only speaks Spanish. Callie is red, and she's not very happy with me right now. Rio, you want to step up? You want to step up here? Come here. Want to go to your food? Let me touch you, please? Can I touch you? Oh wow, he's letting me touch you. That's nice.
Look, it's a canelo.
There you go.
Layla.
Yeah, nice. Shut up. All right, now the crazies. Hi guys. Here we go. Here we go. This is my big baby Taruk. Hey, don't bite me, please. Don't bite me. Go that way. Yeah, she's the OG baby that I raised. I've had her since she had no feathers. Let me pet you.
Remember those videos?
Ah, she's a jerk. Yeah, she's got a boyfriend now, so I'm kind of like chopped liver.
Look, the parrot's holding the
Not too sweet with
grape in
me.
his hand.
Yeah, that's how they eat. They eat with their little their feet.
He's like holding it like
They hold everything with their feet and eat. They love grapes and bananas, especially on these hot days. I like to freeze the grapes for them. That way that helps them cool off. So now we got some tats to do, or just a tat to do. We're working on Bonnie today. But every time, Rex, I'm trying to film. All right, so we're gonna let the dogs out. Anyways, every time Bonnie comes over here, I wanna get healed shots of her tattoos, and it's always raining when she leaves. I never get to do it. So today, even better, we got Ricky over here also. So we got all sorts of tattoos to look at right now. Let's check them out. Ricky, we're starting with you. Show me all the things. Start with the arm.
This is actually the first one here. This must have been 2010, I think.
2010. Holy crap. No, I think the first one I did was on your back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first one I did was on your back when you and all the brothers came in. So
Yeah,
that was
that
at No
was
Hard
it.
Feelings back in the day, guys. That's like, dude, almost a 15-year-old tattoo.
That's not.
That's crazy. So that was the first one.
Yeah.
And then
came this guy.
We came over here, did all this Mayan stuff.
Yeah.
We got the Mayan guy up
This
there.
guy here.
We got the other little guy on the inside of the arm. Oh, hey, Charlie. Hey, dude, where the hell did you come from, man? What the heck? We got dogs everywhere now. All right, so then we got the skull octopus. That thing is sweet. Got some color. Oh, we got the eel on the back. Forgot about the eel. Dude, the eel's freaking sweet. Oh, the whirlwind elbow. I remember that guy. I love that elbow. That elbow's really cool. And then we got the black and gray sleeve. So we got some military planes up here. Pretty sweet. We got more military tribute stuff going on down here. Got the gas mask dude. Pretty freaking sweet. We got a horse in the background that came out of nowhere. Where the hell did he come from? Rex. Hi, dude. You are so cute, Mr. Rex. And look, right down here, we got this. This is some of my favorite stuff right here. We got the, Rex, excuse me, sir. You are in the way. I know you're cute, but listen. So we got this mandala. This thing's pretty sweet.
I'm in the same.
We got the snake and dagger. Dope.
Look at the.
Oh yeah, the freaking thorns right here, really cool. This skull is probably one of my favorite skulls I've ever done. So we got this mandala in the ditch, that came out really cool. We got the skull down here, awesome. More roses. Ricky's got all sorts of cool stuff. And then Bonnie, let me see your tats. Come here, let's see what we got. So Bonnie's got all sorts of color on her. We got all these, this is a cover up right here. So Bonnie had a half sleeve. We covered this all up with color. We got the color mermaid on the front. This is a few years old now too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and dude, you can see, even on her Spanish skin, holds that yellow real good. Got that going on. Oh my God, her hands are probably some of my favorite tattoos I've ever done. Like, I love, look, let me see the other one. The matchy hands. What? So sweet. And then we got the black and gray sleeve right here. So we got a bunch of peonies on the arm. Got this other big peony right here. We got the mandalas here. So this is kind of like the same style we're gonna go with today. We got the tummy tuck cover up down here that healed freaking awesome. Dude, look at the colors of that. Holy crap, that green is crazy. And then yeah, so there's on that side, goes all the way to that side. That thing is sick. And then today, we're going over here. So she's got this little butterfly right here. Don't know if we're gonna get to covering that today. We might, but we're gonna add a big mandala right here, a bunch more peonies, and then we're gonna go down her leg eventually, and it's all gonna be connected to where her tummy tuck is, and it's gonna be sick. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready too. Rex, you ready? Look at them. They love each other. Now it is tat time. Finally, all the kiddos left. Ricky left. Time to get to work. So we're gonna outline this. This is like a stippled piece. We're gonna do this kind of black and gray. You see how we have a black and gray background on all this stuff right here. This is gonna be behind this existing piece, so that way we can keep adding different things to kind of fill up her whole leg eventually. This butterfly right here is gonna have a flower over it to cover up that. We're gonna have another big peony right here, just to pretty much cover her whole butt cheek. And then go all the way down her leg as well. And it's going to be freaking sick. And it's going to be mixed media too. So it's going to be black and gray and color. Flowers are going to be mostly color. And then we're going to have a bunch of like black and gray elements in the design also. That's a good start for today. So let's get this thing on there. And then we'll see where we're at there. And maybe add the flowers today too. Run it! So we're going to start outlining this baby. Actually, we're going to do this whole piece today. So this is a stippled piece. Which means that I'm going to be doing a million little freaking dots like my brother does. But we're also going to have some hard outlines on it because we are going to be bringing it up, like I said, to this piece right here. And then we're going to be adding peonies to the outside of it. And we're going to be continuing down to pretty much match her arm. Just like her arm is. It's flowers and mandalas and stippling stuff. Pretty much doing that down her leg. But we're going to add some color to this because this is color as well. So we're going to get started. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Right, there's the outline. Nice and crispy, baby. Look at that. That's as clean as a whistle. So now I'm gonna start, we're doing this kind of mixed. So obviously you can see like some of these parts are dotted. We got some dotted areas right here. We're gonna fill in this center black, these guys black. These are gonna be shaded, and then I'm gonna shade out too. I'm kind of doing something a little bit different, right? Gotta switch things up, make things look cool every time. We're gonna keep on going on this. I still gotta add flowers and all that stuff, but today, we're gonna focus on this piece right here, just because it's like a dotted stipple piece, and it's gonna take a decent amount of time. So I just wanna really focus on this. That way, next time it's nice and healed and good to go, and we can focus on the rest.
How you feeling over there?
How you doing, Bonnie? No answer?
I'm good.
Does that mean it hurts?
It's spicy. It's spicy. It's spicy, alright. Spicy.
I know. You're doing good though. You're killing it. So we got all the dots in there. So this is just one shade of dots. It's like with a medium gray wash, so they're kind of dark right now. They're obviously gonna lighten up probably like half that darkness. And right now I'm doing everything. I'm gonna shade everything else. So even, normally I would take some dark gray wash and I would kind of, I would go in here from these parts and burst it out with darkness, with dots. But I'm gonna do things a little bit different and kind of do like a different kind of look for this mandala, try to switch things up a little bit. And I'm gonna actually shade this and like I'm gonna kind of burst it out with a mag instead of dotting it, because I feel like it'll look really cool and it'll be less traumatic for my friend Bonnie here.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, sure, whatever. She said, just make it not hurt, please. We're doing good. We're cruising. We're kind of almost done. I don't know, maybe another 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Looking like the frickin' storms are about to come too. So we might be finishing this up perfect time for these dang hurricane storms to be rolling through here. And then the real fun begins. Yeah, so we were just actually talking about, we haven't bagged up the snakes. And I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, how come you're not bagging up the snakes if there's a hurricane coming? So the hurricane is coming along the coast. It's staying out in the ocean apparently. So it's just running up the coast and we're getting hit with all these crazy like thunderstorms and rainstorms. Normally we would have to double bag and box up all of the Venomous stuff and put them inside my house. And we're not doing them this time because, you know, FWC will call me and tell me when we have to do it. They have not done that because it's not a hurricane that is supposed to be touching landfall. So if it's a hurricane that's touching landfall and it's coming anywhere remotely close to like where we live, then yes, you have to pretty much evacuate your snake rooms and bag up all your snakes and move them into a nice safe location. Obviously, I have this is a hurricane rated shed, and I have tie downs around the whole shed that go like, I think they go like 5 feet into the ground to secure the bottom. But yeah, thankfully, this hurricane is not touching landfall, so we don't have to bag the snakes up. Just wanted to clear that in case there's some questions in the comment. Hey Tyler, why aren't you bagging your snakes? We're doing everything else to prepare that we're ready, you know, especially for future storms. You know, I feel like we always get the really crazy hurricanes in November. So we still got 2 more months of watching out. So it's better to be prepared than sorry and have to get ready last minute. Because once there's a hurricane coming into town, you can't get gas, you can't get food, you can't get water, you can't get nothing. Everybody starts panicking and it's an absolute shit show. So that is why I like to do things way ahead of time. All right, look how nice and clean that is. Woo! Crispy, crispy, crispy. Beautiful line work. Perfect dots. So we're gonna stop today. I know I said I was gonna finish this piece, but we're running out of time and it is looking like it is about to get real crazy outside. So Bonnie drives here from Miami. She's got a long drive ahead of her, so we're gonna finish this guy next time. We'll make another video doing it because it's freaking awesome. Yeah, we'll get you home nice and safe. You got another appointment booked?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Look at that. Got everything ready to rock. Alright, so I'm gonna get Bonnie wrapped up. We'll get this whole thing wrapped up. And that is it, my friends. We are finished! What a long video. Long hurricane prep, tour, tat, all the things in today's video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. It's literally raining right now. You can see it's about to freaking pour. It's been like this every day. Crazy thunderstorms, crazy rain, all that stuff. Let's pray these hurricanes don't send tornadoes over here. That's what I'm worried about the most. So, see your prayers, guys. Peace out. I'll see you on the next one.